You know what the first thing I think of when I walk by somebody's beautiful lawn is? Herbicides, pesticides, and fungicides. Living a low toxin lifestyle has completely ruined my view on beautiful lawns and gorgeous yards. And the truth is, I actually really love how beautiful and lush these lawns look. I don't actually enjoy a dandelion infested lawn with patchy grass all over. But what I don't love even more are neurotoxins, hormone disruptors, and the immune system suppressing toxins that are in so many of the lawn care products. While I may have the healthiest house on the block, I will admit that I have not had the prettiest lawn on the block. So how do you care for your lawn without using chemicals and toxins? Come along with me this week as I break down the ingredients to avoid, the companies that you should hire, and the products you should be looking for in order to have a truly healthy and organic lawn. Welcome back. I'm Amanda. I'm a building biology practitioner, a certified home inspector, and a healthy home expert, and I am the owner and creator of Healthy House on the Block, where we work to help families create indoor environments that are as free from toxins as possible, and they're spaces that allow your body to heal, thrive, and flourish. So before we dive into what great products are out there, I think it's really important to understand what toxins we're trying to avoid when we're looking at lawn care and lawn care products. I know looking into this might feel really overwhelming at first, but trust me, once you understand what we're dealing with, you will feel so much more confident when you're researching natural lawn care companies or shopping for natural products. So think of it like this. You wouldn't go car shopping without knowing a little bit about what you're looking for. Well, the same goes for finding perfect natural lawn care solutions. I'm going to share some super helpful terms and exactly what questions to ask so you'll feel like a total pro when you're chatting with different companies or comparing products. Because let's be real, there's nothing worse than feeling lost when someone's throwing around landscaping terms. Basically, there's a slew of different types of pesticides: insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, antimicrobials, rodenticides, repellents. All of these kind of fall into that category. So pesticides have been around for a really long time, and what research is finding is that they are highly toxic. So one of the biggest problems with pesticides is not only are we using them in our own homes, but they're also in our food and on our textiles, and eventually they're ending up in our house dust. So with this much constant exposure to pesticides, there is bound to be some serious repercussions. Immediate health effects are typical: allergic response, skin irritation, headache, respiratory irritation, and eye irritation. And long-term effects are much more serious and detrimental to our quality of living. So repeated pesticide exposure, even at low levels, has been linked to an increased risk for leukemia, depression, ADHD, Parkinson's disease, asthma, and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The chemical that's in insecticides, which is typically used against a variety of insects and mites, is designed so the insect or mite ingests the poisonous toxin, resulting in death. In humans, it can result in dermal rashes and discomfort, so kind of a burning, itching, or numbness, as well as respiratory and nasal irritation, increased heart rate, and gastrointestinal discomfort. Long-term health effects are much more serious in nature. Insecticides are likely a human carcinogen. They have some endocrine disrupting properties that are most concerning to pregnant women and their babies. And while insecticides of all kinds are toxic to humans, they're also toxic to the world around us. Insecticides last in our ecosystem for long periods of time and are toxic to small animals and aquatic life. Herbicides are probably most commonly used in lawn care treatment as they target weeds and they kill foreign plants that may choke out crops and grass. So just the same as general pesticide exposure, we're being bombarded with herbicides in both our food and secondary in our own lawns. It also stays in our ecosystem for long periods of time and is toxic to mammals and aquatic life and bird life, affecting more than just our individual lawns and our gardens. Herbicides have a tendency to accumulate in the human cell membranes and disrupt the body's functioning system. They disrupt the neurological system, the reproductive system, and the endocrine system. Short term, it can cause dizziness, stomach issues, and nausea due to the negative effects on the kidney, liver, blood, and the lungs. Glyphosate is the most common herbicide that is used in lawn care and on our food products. Long-term health effects in mammals, so not necessarily humans, included liver and kidney damage, endocrine disruption resulting in developmental issues, and reproductive issues. It's possibly carcinogenic, and glyphosate disrupts DNA in human cells and damages them. It has also been linked to a shortened pregnancy in pregnant mothers. Hey, I wanted to share something with you really quick. One of the biggest complaints I hear all the time is that it's really challenging to know where to start when it comes to reducing toxins in your space. You want to start with what is going to have the most impact on your health and wellness, but where is that? The second complaint I hear is that there's just so much information out there, and so much of this information is actually opinion-based and not even supported by facts. This is exactly why I created my free ebook, and I would love for you to get your hands on a copy. You can just head to this link, Healthy House on the Block /ebook, to download your own copy. It is step by step the order of things that you need to do to get your house started, to start getting toxins out of your space, because nobody wants to live in a space where your body feels burdened, fatigued, and sick. No, we want to support it with our home, and this is exactly how you do it. So if you decide to go the route of hiring a professional lawn care service, there are some things you definitely want to look for, things you want to ask to make sure that they are not using toxic chemicals in your lawn. First things first, do not be shy about asking questions. A truly organic lawn care company will be so excited to tell you about their natural solutions. Ask them straight up about what products they use and if they ever use synthetic pesticides or herbicides, even as a backup plan. The real pros will have natural solutions for everything from weeds to grubs. And here's a little insider tip. Look for companies that talk about soil health and not just killing weeds. The best organic lawn care companies understand that it's all about building up your soil's ecosystem, kind of like creating a tiny, healthy environment right in your backyard. They should be excited to chat about things like compost, natural fertilizers, and how they deal with problems without reaching for the chemical sprays. And don't forget to ask about their certifications and training. More and more companies are getting special organic lawn care certifications these days, and while it's not everything, it's definitely a great sign that they're serious about natural solutions. Plus, any company worth their organic fertilizer will have references from happy customers who have been loving their chemical-free lawns. Remember that finding the right company might take a little more time than just picking the first lawn care service that pops up online, but your family's health is so worth it. Trust me, once you find that perfect organic lawn care partner, you'll wonder why you ever did it any other way. So be sure to head to this week's blog post where I have listed out companies across the country who love organic lawn care solutions and don't use any chemicals or toxins. So in case you're looking to buy products on your own and kind of do a half DIY with your lawn, I have the products that you should be looking for and what ingredients you need to be avoiding. So maybe you're feeling ready to take on this natural lawn care journey by yourself, and I am totally here for that kind of enthusiasm. The good news is that there's so many amazing natural lawn care products out there that make it super doable to create your own toxin-free yard paradise. And I know walking into a garden center or scrolling through online stores can feel really overwhelming, especially when everything claims to be natural or safe. But do not worry, I have tested tons of products and I'm excited to share the ones that actually work and are truly safe for your family. First up is Sunday Lawn Care. This is the one that we use in our home. It's a custom-made planning and product service for the DIYer. Their products range from grass seed to dandelion spray and hose attachment fertilizers made from natural organic ingredients like seaweed, molasses, and soy protein. Another subscription box for your lawn is Get Lawn Bright. They work with you to find out your lawn size and what type of soil you have and your climate to determine what nutrients your lawn needs. From grass seed to lawn food and insecticides that are 100% organic, they'll send you what your individual lawn needs. Purely Organic has a line of garden seeds and a line of food products and weed preventers and grub preventers. So Purely Organic has many helpful products for your garden and your lawn, and these you can purchase at Home Depot and Amazon and other hardware stores. They're linked in this week's blog post. EcoScraps is a totally unique company that uses compost to create lawn fertilizer. They have soil mixes for garden and pots and plant food, and they use sustainable materials and processes in the production of all of their products, and there are no synthetic chemicals or manures used. You can purchase these right off their website or at Home Depot. Epsoma is by Miracle-Gro, and it is an organic, natural lawn food for every season, and it's completely chemical-free. It does contain nitrogen, which in large amounts is not ideal, but in the small percentage they use, it's safe for kids and pets. You can find Epsoma at many big box hardware stores or online. And then finally, natural alternatives. This is for the DIY homeowner who wants to take care of their own lawn, and they offer all-season lawn food as well as pest control for mosquitoes and ticks, and their products are separated into seasons and climate so you can make sure you're getting just what your lawn needs. Now, if you're a true DIYer and you want to use purely food grade ingredients in your lawn, I have 5 amazing things from your kitchen that will actually be beneficial to your grass in your lawn. Cornmeal can help weeds from germinating, so you'll want to use it on well-established areas of your lawn, and if you use it after planting new seeds, it will also prevent those from germinating as well, so be very careful. Epsom salt contains magnesium and sulfur and is perfect for an additive to activate chlorophyll production in the grass. You can simply add Epsom salt to a spreader and walk around the lawn with it. Vinegar has an acidity that is tough enough to kick weeds to the curb. So you'll have to be careful when applying it in grass. However, because it is so powerful, it can actually take a toll on your grass, but it's great for garden areas. There are actually essential oils you can use in your garden as well to prevent bugs and pests. You can dilute about 30 to 50 drops of tea tree oil, peppermint, or cedar with water and spray it on your lawn. Just be careful with peppermint, as this should not be used around pets. And then finally, molasses. The high amounts of sugar in molasses actually help the soil microbes and in turn boost plant health. So you can actually purchase dried molasses flakes and sprinkle them into your lawn as a fertilizer. So maybe you want to forego grass altogether and you're thinking about turf options. Turf has come a long way in the last few years, and there are actually some really great companies out there making very natural turfs that don't contain toxins and chemicals. When you're looking for truly safe artificial turf, here's what you want to watch out for. First, steer clear of any turf with PFAS. Those are those forever chemicals, and we definitely don't want those around our families. Some companies try to sneak these in as stain-resistant coatings, but really watch for that. Keep an eye out for heavy metals as well. Sometimes they hide in color pigments and backing material. And those antimicrobial coatings that sound like they'd be great for keeping things clean, well, most of them are actually just adding unnecessary chemicals to your yard. Instead, look for companies that use natural materials like zinc and processes to create their turf. The best organic turf options are using things like soy-based backing materials and natural infill alternatives that are totally safe for kids and pets. Think of choosing organic turf like reading the ingredient label on your food. If it's something that sounds like you can't pronounce it, or maybe it looks like something that's harmful, it's probably not the best choice for your family. And the right organic turf company will be super transparent about their materials and actually excited to tell you about their non-toxic manufacturing processes. So a few things you can look for when you're looking into turf companies: ask for a complete material safety data sheet. This is an MSDS or sometimes just an SDS. It will list all the components. Make sure that you're asking for one that has all the components, including backing, fibers, and infill. Any company truly committed to non-toxic turf should be really happy to provide this to you. Also look for companies that use the following: bio-based or natural backing materials, plant-based infill options like cork, coconut husks, or olive cores, lead-free and heavy metal-free color pigments, PFAS-free materials throughout their products. And then request test results showing their products are free from VOCs, heavy metals, PFAS, antimicrobial treatments, and phthalates. And then finally, ask about their manufacturing process and what steps they take to ensure that the products stay toxin-free. I hope you're able to take at least one thing out of this week's video and either apply it in your own yard, or maybe you're just going to hang on to it as you prepare for summer, or maybe plan for getting turf in your own home. Either way, I'm so thankful you're here. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel because I am here every single week with new tips and ideas, and be sure to give this video a like if you did find it helpful. I will be back next week with another healthy house tip on creating an indoor space that truly supports your health and your wellness.